Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 4 of the 100 Days Hardcore Random Chunk, Random Layers. Not Random Chunk, the One Chunk Random Layers Challenge. So, I am honestly beyond excited to be back here with you guys. Not only because of the fact that in the last episode I actually got my tree set up and everything. If you guys watched episode 1 and 2, you'll notice I didn't even have a single tree because the tree that I had didn't give me any saplings whatsoever. But that's not why I'm excited here. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath right now. My bad, I was smoking a little bit before I started this, so I'm trying to catch my breath still. But I was beyond excited to get on here with you guys, mainly for one thing. So if you remember watching episode 1 and 2, you'll kind of remember a bit of my disappointment when I found out there was no ender portal. Like, we dug all the way down in a big staircase that wrapped around the entire structure, and there was no ender portal whatsoever. So I told myself I wasn't going to be able to fight the ender dragon or anything like that. So I told myself, okay, that's no big deal. Maybe we'll just go to the nether and we'll try to fight the wither instead. And when I logged off, if you remember episode 2, not to spoil anything, but a zombie actually knocked me off the edge and killed me and ruined my first playthrough. So this right here is actually my second attempt right now on the 100 Days Challenge on Hardcore mode. So with that being said, if you look at the thumbnail for episode 2, you'll notice I was up close and personal with a zombie when I got right in its face. And that was after it had already killed me, so I was just trying to get a nice looking, like, kind of cool thumbnail to kind of catch everyone's attention to watch the second episode to see, like, what happened and how I fell off. And in the process of doing that, I didn't realize, like, after you die in 100 days, you come back as a ghost, pretty much, where you're able to hover through all the layers, and to my beyond excitement, believe it or not, down by the end bricks and the end stone and everything like that, there actually is the outline of an end portal. So, I actually did add that to my challenge list, or my list of goals, per se, so we actually will get to fight the ender dragon, believe it or not. So, with that being said, I know in the last episode I said I wanted to get on here and start working on my farm and start getting food, but I already have 23 bread, and to be honest, I am beyond excited to start unlocking the ender portal. So, because I don't even have that on my realm, and on my realm, I've had that world for over 5 to 6 years now. So, the fact that I can finally see an end portal with my own eyes that's not on like a YouTube video or something, like, I am beyond excited to see this. So we're actually just going to start diving right in here, and we're just going to start the video right off not going to the end, obviously. I am not looking to die right off the bat, but we are going to try to uncover the end portal, so that way I at least know where it's at. And I honestly would like to make that almost like the basement level floor, or I don't know if I want to put both the nether and the end portal together in the same... Oh, look at that, look at that. Oh, yeah, here we go. I'll be honest, I don't remember it being, like, right here on the level of endstone. I thought it was a little lower, but maybe I'll try to figure out, like, some kind of flooring or something. What was this? Was this the obsidian? That broke way too fast. Okay, block of coal. Oh, sweet. Okay, so we've got, like, eternal fuel while we're at it. Or if we don't want to do eternal fuel, like, I wonder, like, because it says you get gifts after a set amount of days, or, you know, every single day you get a gift. And I remember saying in one of my videos, I wondered if they were going to give us, like, a villager as a gift. So part of me almost now that I have a trees, I want to make a tree farm so I can almost make charcoal as my source of fuel. Gizmo. Sorry, one of my cats is, like, about to jump on my other cat. I want to make sure he leaves her alone. Gizmo, you stay away. It's okay. But as I was saying... I kind of want to use charcoal as my main source of fuel, just in case I get villagers and I can trade coal with them. But then again, they also do max out after a certain amount of trade, so I really don't think I need this entire room of coal. Like, I don't know if they're going to give me one village or two, or how that's necessarily going to work. The only thing that sucks right here is it looks like there's not a single Eye of Ender in any of these, so I am going to need to figure out a way of killing Endermen. Like, I think Endermen, from what I've seen in videos, I think Endermen do actually spawn in the Nether, so if I don't see any that show up here in the overworld, that will definitely be a must, I guess, at some point, is having to go to the Nether and try to track down some Endermen. I'm pretty sure they're in, like, the Weeping Forest or the Crimson Forest, if I'm not mistaken. But that's if there's not, like, a 100 layers, like, nether chunk in the nether. Like, I've seen some YouTube videos where the challenge does reflect the same way in the nether, and then I've seen other challenge videos where like the overworld looks like this, like it's the challenge, and then when they step into the nether it's like a completely normal nether biome. Like there's no weird, you know, like weird like challenge structures. It's not like it's a one chunk or anything like that. Like it's set up like it would be in any typical world. But I guess we'll find that out. I just honestly did not expect to come across the end portal on day 4. Like, when I was going through trying to find the thumbnail for episode 2, I was, like, damn near, like, went speechless for a second. Just, like, just the fact I literally came across the end portal right away. And I was sitting there literally telling you guys, oh, man, that sucks. There's not a single end portal here. So it looks like we're not going to be able to do that challenge. And I was literally trying to come up with something that would be entertaining for you guys still. Like I said, like, okay, well, you know, maybe we'll just fight the Wither instead. Which I still would like to do that, since we already did add that to the challenge list. We might as well try to accomplish it, right? Which that is something I can say I've never done before. Like, I have beaten the Ender Dragon before when I was younger, like on older playthroughs, but not legitimately. Like, it was just to see what it was like. So, for example, like, I was in creative mode, I went and found a stronghold, gave myself, like, you know, diamond armor and everything like that, turned it to survival mode and fought it. Like, I've never legitimately fought the Ender Dragon, but I fought it at least, like, you know, a pseudo way where I set it up myself. But the Wither, like, that's something I've never ever fought before. Oh my god, I still can't believe we have this. Okay, so that's at least, I think, enough to start out the video with, so we at least know we have this uncovered now. So now that we have this, now let's go start working on our food and everything. And before we start working on our food, let's collect some more food. I think this, yeah, there we go. I was going to say, I think an axe would work perfectly on that. I know I don't need this many pumpkins for seeds, but I just want a little bit of variety. I know there was melons around here too, and okay, yeah, I think those are higher up. I was going to say, I wasn't sure if the melons were like closer to the bottom of the row here. Yeah, okay, the melons are higher up. So we got pumpkins, we got melons, we got wheat, and I gotta check my chest. I don't know if they gave, because I know on my old playthrough they gave me a carrot, but I don't know if it's like different rewards for different playthroughs or something like that, so I do gotta check to see if I still have the carrot or not. How high up was the lemons? Or not lemons, the melons. That's bamboo. Which, oh wait, shit. Those are the already formed bamboo. I was gonna say, I don't think, I'm gonna try to collect one of them just in case. Maybe I can, because I was gonna see if I can turn it into the bamboo planks. Or not bamboo plank, oh, damn it. I meant like the bamboo sticks, so that way I can like plant them and actually grow that as part of my garden too, but I guess so far we do not get to do that. Oh, there we go, melons, okay. All right, there we go. So for those of you that are wondering how I'm doing this, like I've been playing for years and I just found out you could do this. Like I know for a ton of people that might be like seeing this, like I know you guys probably already knew this, but if you're playing on the Xbox or the PlayStation, if you click down on the right joystick, that'll make it where you kind of go into the crouch mode on the ladder here, so you don't got to worry, because like for me, I always had a pain in the ass time like doing this, like trying to literally like mine everything as I'm trying to like hug my way up the ladder, but I did not realize if you just simply click the sneak mode, you can literally just do that. Oh! No! Okay, there we go. All right. Was there any other plants or any kind of like food source? No. Okay. Okay. So we just got that to start out with. So I do want to put that in the corner. So we do have our animals here, and we did feed each of them, so it looks like they didn't despawn after all. But my only thing is it kind of sucks I do only have one of each. I really do need at least a second one of at least sheep or cows if I'm going to get like some kind of animal farm going. If you guys know in the comments, and if not, it's okay, I'll try to look it up on Google after this video, but do you guys know how to breed, like, donkeys? Like, I have 2 of them, so if I can get those to breed, at least I have, like, an unlimited leather source for, I guess, whatever I need for that. I don't really need leather because I have the whole entire row of bookshelves down there, so I guess I don't necessarily need that, but, yeah, I mean, that would be nice to have, I guess. Which, do I even have I could make my enchantment table. That's something I could do this episode as well. I'm just trying to see how much obsidian I ended up picking up. Okay, I just did one single piece. Okay, so I believe the enchantment table, if I'm not mistaken, was 2, if not 3 pieces. Oh, I am completely wrong. It is 4. Alright, so let's head down. I know I said we're going to do the farm, and we will do that. I guess I'm just trying to get like all the crucial materials to start out with, so that way I can just get going on all my expansions and all my like decorating and stuff like that once I start doing my base, per se. Oh, how far down was the obsidian? Oh, there we go. Ah, I forgot I still had that there. Thank you. All right. And I think for the nether portal, I think we're definitely going to take some of this crying obsidian, because on my, I don't know, like, what, like, if you guys know if that actually serves a purpose, and if you can do anything with the crying obsidian, like, I really don't know what else it's for outside of aesthetics. Like, I did notice on my realm, it does count as regular obsidian and stuff like that, so if you want to build yourself a nether portal that actually glows and looks really, really cool, I would definitely recommend doing the crying obsidian. Like, what I try doing, like, I don't want to look cheesy and have the entire portal be crying obsidian, where it looks like it's, you know, there's really no, how do I explain it? Like not decorative, or not like originality, or not diverse, I guess. Like, I like having the randomized, so look, textured, I guess textured is the word I'm looking for. You would do like a couple blocks of obsidian, and then like a couple blocks of the crying obsidian, and then a couple more blocks of the regular obsidian, and that way you differentiate it a little bit, so it almost looks like a worn down ruin, like you actually stumbled across it. Like, one of the biggest compliments I ever got from my friend, that you'll actually be seeing in one of the upcoming episodes next week, because we're actually going to be launching the dinosaur series sooner than I had thought. So I'll get into that in a moment, but one of the biggest compliments I ever got from him, and a huge shout out to Cherno Nava or Captain Boss, I'm not sure which username he's going to want to go by when we start our series, but he was watching me play once, and he explained that when he first started watching me play, he said that, you know, my builds just looked like, you know, typical builds and everything, but he explained, like, especially when I got down to my underground mining area known as the Creeper Convoy, he said that, like, the way it was designed, he's like, outside of the bookshelves being neat and uniform and everything like that, he's like, if it wasn't for the bookshelves being so neat and uniform, he's like, I would honestly think that's, like, some kind of dungeon, like, the developers put in the game, and I would have just stumbled across that on my own. Like, I wouldn't have realized, like, that someone's build, like, that to me looks like something that just naturally would have showed up in the game. And to me, like, it sounds silly and it might sound dumb to some people, but that to me is a ginormous compliment, to literally have your builds be compared to stuff that, like, the actual developers themselves have put in the games. Like, that was a huge confident boost for me in my builds. Like, for those that don't know me, I'm not a very confident builder or anything like that. Like, there's so many times oh, okay, so not to cut myself off, I will finish my story in a second, but it does look like I did not get any carrots or anything yet, so I do believe that was just on my old playthrough. So who knows, maybe we'll get carrots coming up on maybe one of the newer days coming forward. But anyways, what was I saying? Hold on one sec. I usually do this, and I can always come back to it and everything like that. Oh, yeah. So when it comes to my builds and everything, like, I've never been very confident and stuff like that. And what I mean by that is I'll see YouTube videos of people building, like, literal, like, 1x1 scale replicas of, like, Hogwarts, or 1x1 scales of Middle Earth, or, like, a literal 1x1 scale of, like, the Millennium Falcon, and just beyond insane builds where, like, this is the type of stuff that I would build in my server. Like, just a cute little house, like a nice little thing to live out of. And that was my kind of stuff for years. And it wasn't until, like, maybe the last, well, I guess my villager trading hall is about a year old at this point, so I would say for about a year now, like, I've really focused hard, or not exactly hard, but I've really focused, like, just as much as I could on, like, detailing and, like, attention putting when it comes to, like, I mean, yeah, just details, like, excuse me, sorry about that, I just had a soda, but like with the detail buildings, like, what I mean by that is, instead of just putting, like, like, whenever I would use something like stone bricks, I would just put simply stone bricks. But now I do, like, depending on where the pathway is, like, how many people have walked on it, like, obviously it's more worn down, I'll put, like, the cracked stone bricks throughout it, or I'll put, like, chiseled stone bricks or gravel, or I'll put things just to show, like, different layers and textures and stuff like that. Oh, come on, we are not doing this. There we go. Thank you very much. So, what I'm doing right now, I bet you guys are wondering, like, this guy just said he was going to go do his farm and everything, and I actually forgot the type of blocks that I was going to use for it until I got down to here. So what I'm going to be doing right now is collecting a little bit more of these prismarine blocks, because I really do think this will be a nice look for it. I know originally I said I was going to use that for my house, but the more I'm looking at it, I think this would be a really cool farm setup. Especially if I can get to making these lights, if I can get Silk Touch or something like that, and put these lights in the bottom of my garden so so that way they have their light source on top of daylight and everything like that. I think this would look really, really sweet for like a food source garden. And then while I'm doing this, we can kind of figure out what kind of build idea we'll go for next whenever we start doing our base and everything like that. Because since I'm using this for the food farm, oh, and I just wasted that. So definitely be careful when you're going around borders and stuff like that, because your items can totally just fly out the edge like that. But with that being said, I don't want to use this same exact block for my base, and the reason why for that is because, like, what am I trying to say here? I guess the reason I don't want to use it for my base is because I'm already using it for the farm, and if I'm already using it for the farm, that means I'm not going to have that many resources or anything like that to go towards the base. Like, all of this would be getting, not wasted, because I don't necessarily count the farm a waste per se, because you definitely need food and everything like that, but I don't want to go like running out of blocks. I don't want to go seeing something and being like, oh damn, I could have used this, and then having to re-destroy my farm later on. So we'll do the farm themed with a nice blue and white, I think, and then we'll figure out a cool theme for the house. And I honestly think this is not to pat myself on the back here, but I told myself I needed like to fight the zombies and everything like that before, and that's how they knocked me off the edge. So this time I'm not opening the edges or anything like that. I'm going to leave it sealed in like this, and until I'm ready to fight the zombies, or at least until I'm ready to start enchanting items, I'm just going to leave it opened up like this where I have a lit up floor. So I think what I'm going to do is whenever I pick out the design I'm going to do for my house, like I think to start out with, I'm definitely going to use maybe the foundation layer. I can use like the brown, the stone, and the gray here. Or I guess that's like a, yeah, I guess it's a gray. I can use these for the foundation layer for the house, and then this layer I'll leave like completely pitch black, so that way I can, and I'll try to leave it like 1, 2, or maybe I'll mine out these two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe I'll try to do that, so that way some endermen spawn in there, so that way I can also try to start collecting some ender pearls, because I really like want to get ahead of this challenge. I feel like some challenge videos that I've seen, like, they do different things, and like everybody has their own way of playing it, but I feel like some people, like, they have to rush things in the end because they like didn't get to certain things at certain times, and I really want to make sure I can knock out every single goal that I have laid out for you guys. So I don't have my goals opened up at the moment. Once I get to an area where I can like stop playing for a second, I'll try to break out my phone and get my notepad open and try to see like what goals I've got written down. But right now, just get a little bit of more stone here. Or actually, you know what? Let me see here. I think I can break out my phone while I'm mining real quick. Hold on. And then I'll just keep walking forward with the joystick here. Let me see. Just start mining stone in random direction. Where is my notes? Where is it? Let me see here. Okay, there we go. So, one goal that we completed on episode, we already completed on the last episode was exploring, oh, 1 second, we just got another item. Oh, and there's the carrot. Okay, so it was day 5. So I literally looked through my chest for nothing. So dope. We got the carrot, so we already got another crop. So we got watermelons, pumpkins, carrots, wheat. We got 4 different food sources. We don't even need animals at this point, low key, but it'll be nice to have just to have a cute little animal farm. But anyways, back to the goals. We already explored all of the random layers within the one chunk, so that goal is completely finished. We're going to build ourselves a crop farm. We had a basic farm, that was a goal, but I kind of destroyed it, and we're going to just get straight to building the good farm. But we've got build a base, build the better farm that we'll be doing. We've got build an animal pen, which I'm not going to count the one that we have right now as a completed goal just because it is pretty basic, and I want to build something a lot more detailed and nicer for you guys later on. Then I'm going to build a mob spawner, enchantment table, fully enchant the full set of armor, fully enchant a full set of tools and weapons, go to the nether, travel to the nether, or build another portal, travel to the nether, locate a bastion, locate another smithing template, craft a full set of nether armor, defeat the wither, go to the end and defeat the end dragon, and end the 100 days by crafting a beacon. Sorry about that. I feel like I'm getting allergies, or I don't know if I'm just getting over being sick. Like, my whole entire family, like my mom, my brothers, my sister, like, we keep getting sick, like, not, my dad hasn't been sick lately, like, he's been doing pretty good, but, like, everybody else, we keep getting sick, like, nonstop lately, but I think it's just allergies, to be honest. Like, I don't feel, like, weak or anything like that, or I don't feel, like, nauseous. It's literally just, like, my nose running, and, like, I keep, like, coughing and stuff like that. All right, I think this is honestly enough to get us set out with. We do have a stack of 64 of each, and if I'm not mistaken, I think we already have a stack of 64 of each block upstairs in my chest as well. So we'll head back upstairs and start working on the farm. And I don't want to waste any of my torches, so I will snag those real quick. Thank you very much. And let's see what we got here. So we need our prismarine. So I did see that you do need these prismarine crystals to make the lights, and I do also see you need these weird, like kind of pointed blocks. Like, where are they at? Here, I can show you guys once I get down lower to it. Where is the prismarine? Maybe I have the whole, like, unlock recipes, like, as you get them. Oh, there we go. So yeah, like, I keep getting, like, these little, those little glass, sea glass pieces, but those little shards, like, I don't know how to get those, so I don't want to keep breaking the lights just in case, like, I'm only going to get those little sea glass pieces, so if that's the case, I really want to try to just gamble for Silk Touch or something like that. That way I can bring the lights up with me. Yeah, see, I've got the crystals, but I don't know how to get those little shards. And let's see here. Do we have any more prismarine? Oh, that's a... Oh, okay. That would honestly low-key be kind of cool, too. Like, figuring out a way of doing the warp block. Like, I'm going to put that in my inventory just as an idea, because that would honestly be kind of cool to do for the color scheme as well. I do like the way that looks. So, how do we want to do this here? I think... Let's see what our textures are, alright? So, I think I almost want to do it, like, going from dark to light almost. Like, I think, like, what looks darker? I don't know if it would be better like this, or if it would be better like this. I think at least texture-wise, you do have, like, it's, like, blocked, then the crumbled, then it goes up to the polish. So I think I might do it like this. And we might do it in layers, so that way we can have like a little staircase wrapping up. Because I really do have to be moderate with my space and how I go about using that, just because of the fact, like, you're only going to get so much in this. So with that being said, how should we do this? I think maybe what I want to do, instead of doing it in layers, maybe do it with the whole texture where we do almost like this, where it like kind of bleeds up it and everything like that. Like, we'll just kind of throw bits and pieces in, or we'll kind of just play around with it as we'll go. I know for the foundation, at least, I want to do dark prismarine for the full set of the foundation. So with that being said, let me see here. Actually, you know what? This is what we'll use the warp block for. So we got 1, 2... I guess I'm just trying not to go, like, too far off while, like, fall off and die or something, because I only have so much space, but I do want to get the most out of my space. So I think we'll put a fence around the perimeter here so I don't fall off. Then we'll leave a one-way gap so you can walk through it. And then this third little slot right here is where we'll start the farm. So, with that being said, I do actually think we're going to need more for this, for the outline, but we won't worry about that just yet. We're just going to get our little square going here. Let's see here. So, we do only have such a limited amount of space. So actually, I am going to take back what I just said. We are going to put the fence up, and instead of having the little layer of grass to walk around with, we will just end up using that little nether wart spot for. And then that way we can start putting our farm right here. And just kind of conserve just that extra tad bit of space, just because I really want to make sure I have enough to build a base, do a farm, and everything. Because I don't know if it counts as cheating to build outside of the one chunk, because it literally says the one chunk random layer challenge. So I think the rules, if there is any, you're supposed to stay within the parameters. And if we're not gonna make this too big, damn. You know, I wanted to put this here, but the animal pen's already here. I don't mean to keep changing my mind on you guys, but I don't want to have to move the animal pen, so I think we're just going to put it on opposite sides of the field here. Because at some point, the animal pen's going to get moved. Like, that's not a permanent one. Where the farm here, like, that's going to be permanent. So, we're just going to go through, plop another tree there. We'll get you out from underneath the roof so I can get another tree going here. At least get my wood supply keep going. And... damn. I'm sitting here like, okay, I'll just start over here. And then the more I'm looking at it, I'm like, I already have this little entranceway down here. So if I go to build the farm, I can't really do that either. So I think what we'll end up doing... Is there any chance I can maybe shorten the animal pen or... Hold on. I just want to make sure I have more room over on this side. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then from here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is only one more block bigger, but at least it's away from this and it's away from that. So I'm sorry, Auto Boy. I do appreciate the nice little house you gave me to begin with. And I did want to save this glass until I got Silk Touch. Let me just see. If I have just a regular layer of glass or something, then I'll just be able to use that. I'll just be able to smelt that and make glass out of it. And if there wasn't I was going to say, Jesus Christ, I said glass that I can smelt into glass. Sand that I can smelt into glass. Okay, so we do have sand. And we got regular red sand as well. So I do have enough that I can make glass, so I'm not going to worry about destroying that. So I was going to wait to kind of break that down later on, but I guess we're just going to go ahead and literally clear out this whole plot. So all we'll have left is our animals, our entryway down, and a little storage area set up just to start out with. So with that being said, let me see if I even... I was going to say, let me see if I even have enough wood to make any chests here. We'll go ahead and take that plank right there. And then we'll see real quick if I have any planks set up in any other drawers. I do not. Okay, do I have any wood here that I can steal? I think literally all I have left is rooftop and cobblestone. But that's no matter. I think that, yeah, 20 pieces is more than enough from what I need to start out with here. I'm just going to surround it in torches, honestly, because I really do not want it to get blown up by creepers or, like, lose all of the... Because, like, everything's precious. When you only have one chunk of supplies to work off of, you're literally working on a finite set of resources. So everything counts. Everything matters. Don't get me wrong. It's not as dire as, like, the one block challenge or, like, the one where the sky block where it's literally just water, lava, and that kind of stuff. Let's see here. So we've got 3 torches right now. I am going to end up taking some of this coal in the end after all. I don't know why it's splitting up like that. Okay, so let's go ahead, make some sticks. And, oh, I forgot. It kind of would be a little helpful if I actually broke that down, unless you want to make one massive torch. And we got ourselves a nice amount of torches set up. I literally just said this was going to be our tree area, so I guess what we'll do is we'll make the stairway area our storage spot. And then how I'm going to do this is I'm just going to set up a couple torches going across here. This kind of gives me like old school Minecraft feels. Like this is literally some kind of setup I would do like in my OG game. We'll set up a chest there, and we'll start dumping everything in. But for now, I do want to keep everything that I literally just pulled out to start working on the farm so I don't lose that. So I'm going to put all my farming items into here for now, and all my tool items that I'm going to be using as well, just because there's really no sense of getting... I am going to keep the sword, actually, just because you never know. You never know. And then everything else will go through and put away in the chest. So this I'll come back for and start doing the farm. And then right now we'll start doing our organizing. And Otto has been a helpful bro since this has started. So we'll go ahead and put Otto in the very first item slot. Just because we got to respect the boy. Go ahead and start filling everything up in here. It's always so satisfying to me to do this part, low-key. I actually should take my food out. That would be a little helpful just in case I get attacked. Alright, so the first chest is down, and with that being said, I don't want to waste time here, so I am going to take out the axe so I can break these down quicker. And we'll start going through, cutting away at the next chest. I do want to set up like a little memoriam, or like, it's not really a memoriam because I don't get passed away or anything, but a little like in honor thing for my original pickaxe and my stone pickaxe, just because if it wasn't for those two guys, like, I would not be able to even do anything in this realm. Oh, I just put that away, I need that. I'm just going through, like, tapping everything. I know these can't fit in, but just in case there's any duplicate items in there, like, I want to make sure, like, I'm not wasting item slots or anything like that. right. Got the next set of chests down. I'll go ahead and take that. Thank you very much. And we'll go ahead and fill up the rest. See, like right there, I have a ladder in my inventory, and I know for a fact I had a ladder in the first chest. So that's the reason why I'm going through, just to conserve. There we go. See, there was even cobwebs. Okay, yeah, see, at least it's not much, but I at least freed up like 3 item slots, so that's not too shabby. And then we'll stick you right there. Give me a little extra space. I went down and got that thing of coal, and I literally have 18 right there. Oh, I don't know why I keep putting that away. We're just going to move you all the way over to the end, so that way I know to keep you. Alright. So we've got that. We'll go ahead and break you and bring you out as well. And there we go. And this way I feel like things are a little bit more uniform, even though I probably should have just gone through the other chests and made sure that like those fit, but at least I still have one and a whole nother double chest, where before I felt like every single one of these was filled up. And then I don't want to fall off the edge, so we will actually put that right there. Take all my items back from that. And then, since this is what I'm working on right now, we'll go ahead and put these ones up. Alright, so we got those. Oh, I forgot they gave me another diamond sword. That's cool. Did not have to make that, I guess. But it's not like we really wasted resources, per se, because, I mean, come on. Like, I literally have, like, a whole row of diamonds and netherite, so I really can't complain. Like, I'm not even going to care when this diamond pickaxe breaks. But we are going to go through and get rid of this very nice little house and make our very nice little farm so we can start building our very nicer base. Yeah. Sorry, glass. Ah, my eyes! And we might even be able to use some of these resources here for our base. Though I do want to get some dirt and plug that back in, to be honest. Let's see here. Actually, my cat is climbing on the computer right now. Get out of here, little guy. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. That way I don't gotta waste any dirt, and we conserve. Just random glass. Bye! Alright, let's see here. So we'll keep going. We'll get rid of this next layer here. Honestly, like, I know, like, I probably could just conserve the resources, but at this point, now that I have a tree farm, I low-key just could take flint and steel and just do a controlled fire and burn all this. I was just thinking about that. That could work, you know what I mean? That way I don't gotta waste time going through and getting all that. But at the same time, I'm thinking about it as I'm about to torch all this, and it's like, could I use these resources for something? Could I? They do have a nice little roof, though. I'm not gonna cap. Like, I do really like how they have that, like the inverted roofs or the inverted staircases. Like, it's not just staircases. Let me see what I'm talking about. Like that. It's not just staircases going out one way. They're going both ways like that. Okay, so I will take like this. I will take like maybe like the bottom layers, and then maybe whatever is too hard for me to mine, or if I'm too lazy, we'll see how I feel once I get these layers mined out. Because it is going pretty quickly with the diamond axe, so I'm not complaining too much. I was going to say, if I get too lazy, I'll just torch it. But at the same time, it's like, I could low-key use all these staircases, and it is a pain in the ass, like, collecting all the wood to make these staircases, because they do kind of rip you off. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's like 7 pieces of wood for like 4 staircases, so I probably should just conserve it. Oh, look at that. I don't know if for some reason I might be like tripping right now, but I don't know if they made like the building reach or the break reach higher, because I swear on my realm you cannot break that high up. Like, I feel like that goes way higher up. I thought I was going to have to, like, stand on something to break that. I'm not going to complain by any means. Like, that's totally cool. because there's no other mods or anything like that installed. There's not like a higher reach or anything like that. Like I literally just have the Dodo Studios one chunk challenge, and that's it. Well, look at that. That made it a lot easier than I thought. So I don't know why those aren't growing just yet, but with that being said here, I am going to take this out. Trying to just plan some. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I'm just going to set this here so I don't forget about it, because I do want to set something for that up once I finish my farm and everything like that. So with that being said, I do need more saplings, because wood is going to be a huge necessity, like if I'm going to do anything later on. I know I've got plenty of colorful blocks to choose from, and I will end up going with those, like don't worry, but like I do want like wood backup and everything just in case I want to do like some classic build stuff as well. At this point, I can kind of be a little sparingly with my saplings. I don't really got to save them. Like I can put them on the edge like that. It's not going to kill me. Okay, so we do have a little bit of everything set up. Okay, so we've got... Hold on. I was going to say, we probably should be putting torches throughout all this. So we've got our storage and our bed. We've got our animal farm. We've got our wood farm here. And then we'll build our crop farm here. And then I'll start trying to figure out how to either build the base going up or try to build the base going down underground. That's something I definitely need to figure out. I would, because I really do want to have something. I don't want all of it underground. I would like to have something at least above ground to be like, hey, like this is the entrance, and then do like a staircase going down. Like I would like to eventually maybe get rid of that or like plug that up or something, but we'll see how things go. For now, I think we're definitely good to get started. So we're going to go ahead and put everything away that we're not going to use. For now, we'll just put these up in here. I am going to keep these out just because you can always use these. We'll keep my head warm. And then I'll craft by my tootsies. And there we go. I was going to say, I kind of need the blocks that I was going to work with here. That's a little bit important, right? I'm kind of like low-key excited for whenever the sun comes up, because like I love my the server or the realm that I've had for a few years now, but like it's really nice having the whole like, oh, new day, new reward. Like it's honestly so cool to keep getting stuff like that. So that's something that gets me really hyped. The one thing I do want to see is yeah, this right here. So I want to see like, because with all the different layers that I have, instead of doing a fence post, I want to see what kind of walls I'm able to do. So we have mud brick walls, we got black stone walls, we got deep slates, we got... Oh, I didn't know you could do end walls as well. You got sandstone, you got andesite, you got the nether brick, you have mossy. It'd be kind of cool to do like red, but I don't know if it'll look kind of ugly doing like so many bold colors. Like I would like to kind of theme it up a little bit, like you know what I mean? Like if you're gonna do like nether brick and everything like that, you have the bright blue of the farm. So I kind of might want to do like, let's see here. I don't know, maybe like, oh, I just heard that. Yo! Okay, okay, I'm sorry, I got a little hype for nothing here. My bad. I low-key thought that was a mushroom spawn egg. I did not realize it was chickens, but at least I got 2 chickens. I will not complain about that. Alright, so I'm really liking this. Like, it honestly sucks that we're already 40 minutes in. I did not realize how much time's already passed. So, with that being said, if you guys have already made it 40 minutes into the video with me, you guys rock. Like, you're amazing. Like, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, like, please feel free to like and subscribe. And, or not like and subscribe, but like and comment down below, like, what your favorite moment was so far and what you'd like to see me do going forward. And if you are enjoying this, then definitely feel free to subscribe, because you'll get alerts and everything like that whenever these new episodes drop every single Thursday. Like right now it's actually Wednesday afternoon. It's about 12 in the afternoon right now, and I'm just chilling out in my room recording these episodes, and I should have them all uploaded around midnight or so they should be ready to go for you guys by the next day, tomorrow on Thursday. But I'm having a blast right now. Like I honestly don't even want to wrap this up in 20 minutes. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bored with this. Like once I reached all the way down to the bottom and like did that the very first day, I thought this is honestly going to be a boring video low-key, so I was trying my best to make it as entertaining as I could for you guys, but the more I'm playing it, like this is honestly a blast so far. Like I'm having a really fun time like trying to come up with different ideas and stuff like that. I was just thinking, I'm like, Is there different types of walls that I'm not seeing or thinking of, but that just hit me like, no, like I already dug like all the way down to the bottom and stuff like that. So they're like, this is all you've got for walls and stuff. I was gonna say be a smart ass and do like a whole entire like emerald wall or a whole entire like netherite wall or some shit like that. Let's see here. What do we want to do for a wall? I really don't know, to be honest with you. Like, what goes with blue? Like, maybe, like, white and black? Like, we'll do blue for the farm here, and then maybe I'll go collect, like, a bunch of the black stone and the dripstone and stuff. Like, well, at least get the farm going so I can get food. But then we'll get, like, the black stone and dripstone, or not dripstone, but the black stone, deep slate, and the diorite. That's what I meant to say. And that way we can have, like, black and white, like, wall posts going around to go with the blue. The only thing now is, like, how big do I want to do the farm exactly? Like, what is my goal here? Because you gotta remember this is the border here, so so you gotta remember to keep like space for the inside. Like you think this is 1, 2, 3, but bam, that's part of the border. So you actually only got 2. So you got to extend a little bit farther over. Maybe do something like cute and small, almost like almost like conservative plotting, like just do like a 3x3 like kind of plot of land or something, because I know you can really do like a 9x9 I think or something like that, but maybe almost do like, let me see, just to give you an idea what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3. Like you could do little cubes, like you could almost do this, and then we could almost do like, let me see here, how would we wrap around another cube? Maybe we could do... I'm trying to do it almost like a... Not, I don't know if I'd call it like 3D per se, but like where they kind of like wrap around each other. Or like kind of connect together. Like I don't want to do 2 cubes side by side like a box, but almost like where it comes out here. And like it kind of like wraps around. You know what I mean? But then again, I feel like I'm expanding like way too much into like the chunk territory for my house. This is definitely something that's going to take some difficult decision making. I'm not going to lie on that. Okay, so hear me out. Maybe instead of doing like the box design that I want to do, like where you had like part of a box here, part of a box there, part of a box here, kind of wrapping around, maybe I can do it where it's literally like it might look a little basic at first, but maybe kind of do like a wraparound tower of sorts. Like maybe we could do something like that. Let me just see if I can make staircases first. Okay, bet. See, this is what I'm talking about. 3, 4, 5, that's 6, and I only get 4. So hold up 1 second here. 1 second here. Because I want to see if I can get the most bang for my buck. Because you got to keep in mind we're losing 2 for every staircase we make, and we only have a finite amount of resources. We just get that single layer. So I'm looking for the stone cutter right now. Because I thought the stone cutter literally goes block for block. Do they have it in this? Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, why am I not seeing it? Iron and 3, is that 3 stone? Okay, yeah. So, what we shall do, I know I've got the iron, and I know I've got at least cobblestone. Where is the regular coal? I know I had like 18 pieces earlier. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we got that. And then where is the cobblestone at? Where did I put that? Did I put you in here? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just because we might as well get 1 full block of coal out of that. Or not 1 block, 1 piece of coal out of that. Alright, so now we'll do our stone cutter, and then what I think we'll do is because what I want to do is almost do like the staircases like this, like for the edges. That way you're not having like a complete square. And then we'll put the water here in the middle, and then I can put the plants there, but I don't really want to waste the dirt, so what I'm thinking... Let's see here. We'll break you out for now. And then I want to use the dirt that's already here, so that way I'm not, you know, I'm not wasting this entire layer, because you only get what you get. So what we'll do, now that we've collected that, there we go. Or actually, yeah, because we'll put the water in the middle there. Bada bing. There we go. And then what I think we'll do, maybe for the water itself, because it is like a well. I was gonna say we'll be a little Richie Rich about it. Boink. So we'll put that there. That way the water doesn't like all spread throughout and get all uneven and whatnot. Put you there. It's coming together. It's coming. We'll get our carrot. We've already got wheat. We'll get our melons and our pumpkins. So we got those and those. I got plenty of grass seeds. Holy shit. And then, what am I trying to think? Okay, I wanted to do the water log. That way I'm not falling in the water every time I'm trying to get stuff, you know? Though, I did say I wanted to figure out a way of incorporating light somehow into this. Because, oh, okay, maybe the ceiling. Maybe I can do it like the ceiling. I'll put a piece of glowstone. Okay, that's what I'll incorporate it. See, I'm thinking. So what I'm thinking is, how the hell am I going to do the melons and the pumpkins in something like this? Because they grow over sideways. Maybe like put a seed here, pumpkin grows there, put a melon there, melon grows here, pumpkin, pumpkin, melon, melon. 2, 4, 6. Okay, yeah, so I could do that. That probably would work for the first layer. And then I could just do like the wheat and everything going upwards. And with that being said, we might as well get like a food kind of crop army going, if you will. Let me see here. Get ourselves our little staircase. Hi, little guy. And so you don't despawn on me. I did read online that breeding them will make them easier to stay. Hi, Gizmo. One of my cats just jumped up in my lap to hang out with me. Hey, buddy, you coming to enjoy the video? Look at that. We got a whole family of chickens. Alright, so at least we got some form of meat source going. And with that being said, we've got not 1, not 2, oh shit, not 3, but 4 trees grown. So hell yeah, we are definitely glad about that. We're going to put our we're going to put our branches, or not our branches, our leaves. I can't even think of the word. We're going to put our leaves there. So that way, it's a little bit of a stepping. That way, like as you can see, like right now, we're not falling inside of the pit or anything like that. And now, let me see. Oh yeah, the hoe. I did need the hoe. That would be a little important if I'm going to try to plant anything here, wouldn't it? And we have plenty of melons, so I'm just going to turn all of this into seeds for now, honestly. And same thing with the pumpkins. Oh, and honestly, that gives you 4. There we go. I got 16 and 17. So we'll keep it, try to make it a little even. And then... So I'll do like 1 pumpkin that will grow over sideways, 1 melon that should grow over sideways, 1 pumpkin that should grow over sideways, and then 1 melon that should grow over sideways. If everything works out the way it should. Now, with that being said, I do believe I have the bone meal and everything already. Hold up, because if I'm not mistaken, I really thought the nether layer had an entire row of bones. No, I think that's the terracotta. Or the concrete, maybe? Because, yeah, the nether I know is farther down, so the bone should be further. Did I already pass it? There's the end. I really thought for some reason there was like an entire layer of bones, but I might be confused. Maybe they're like, yeah, you gotta work for some resources. Hold on, we'll break some of it just to see on. Oh, okay, perfect. I was wondering. I'm like, was that I literally passed it. Okay, this makes it even, like, this really is not even. It's literally just survive basically. So before the end of this video, we've got about 10 minutes left, and to be honest, as good as I'm feeling right now and as much fun as I'm having, I might even keep this going a little longer. I was going to say I might want to start not building like one of the giant mob spawners you see in the typical YouTube videos, but I want to start clearing out like floor levels and stuff like that, so I can at least start trying to get some type of monsters going to get some XP, because I'm already getting close to day 10, and I want to make sure like by day 10, let's say, I can. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say that like the texture for it looked way greener than on my server. But what I was saying is that by day 10, I would really like to have at least be close to 30 levels and stuff like that, so I can try to uh, uh, get, level 30, like a level 30 enchantment is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm trying to like picture like which way these are gonna go, or if I should try to block this off somehow, because I know if you block off the edge, then you kind of force them to grow in a direction, and I just don't want them growing like. Yeah, we'll just, I guess, kind of do this for now. Or actually, no, that looks so tacky. We'll just go build the wall, like the little like the prismarine walls and stuff. Because yep, we got our stone, we got our stone cutter. We'll go ahead and put our seeds away, and we'll just put you here for now. And will this work the way I want it to, please? Look at that. 1 for 1, so that way we're not wasting our resources. So with that being said, we'll put you... Oh, don't tell me this Minecraft isn't updated to the point where the staircases go sideways. Really? I know, I thought they're supposed to like... Okay, so maybe not. So if that's the case, then I guess we'll just have to pick a direction. So if that's the case, we'll just pick the direction the sun and the moon rise, and we'll do it like that. So we got that little setup going right now. And with that being said, we gotta start doing the staircase going up to the next layer of the farm. And with that being said, we'll use this as the entrance to the farm, and then we'll use this as the layer going up. And if we're gonna do that, I was gonna say, like, if this is the walk around, then I really can't put up any kind of walls or anything, because this is literally your walk around here. So I guess wherever the melons or the pumpkins go, like, I guess that's just where they'll go. Like, hopefully they'll go inside, like, the dirt and everything like that. Or maybe I can build some kind of like, I'll put another stair here. Hold up. Let me see here. I know I only put 5. Hold on. I was gonna say, I can put like another kind of a stair here, and then kind of build like a 1 layer gap there. Hold up. Like, you'll see what I'm talking about in just a sec. So you can come up like this. You'll go up the staircase to wrap around the farm, or you can come around like this, and we'll wrap around like a 1 by 1, like the little slabs. Because I think if you go all the way and block it, like, I don't think it'll look very decorative. Like, it'd be nice to see, like, the green and the orange from the melons and the pumpkins kind of sticking out. Will 10 work? And then let me just put this down for now, just to get the next layer going. Alright, so what my game plan is here to keep the melons and the pumpkins inside the line. We'll try to do something like this, so that way you get to walk around like this little parameter here to collect like your resources and everything like that whenever everything finally grows in. I was so excited to get into this episode. I didn't even give like the normal like. 'Cause I love it when the YouTubers like say the comforting stuff. Like I really love it when they think of like the stuff that I never thought to say. Like the whole like if you got any snacks that you want to eat, if you got any good food, like those are the things. Cause that's what I do. Like whenever I go to watch a YouTube video, like I always like go to make sure like I have something good to eat and I've got like a drink on hand, and I usually only put on YouTube videos and stuff whenever I'm like eating dinner or like eating lunch or stuff like that. So I really like being able to throw in there, like if you guys got something yummy to eat or you guys got something dank you want to snack on or something like that, like I hope you're enjoying it and everything. But I was literally so excited to jump into this that I literally didn't even think to like tell you guys or ask you guys if you guys had anything to snack on or had anything to munch on. And for those of you that were putting this on to fall asleep to, I didn't even tell you guys like I hope you sleep well or anything like that. Like I am totally sorry about that. I was just so excited the fact I found out there was an end portal in here, and how much, like, we didn't even make that much progress on the farm, but just all the stuff that I feel like I've learned and all the clearing out that I've done, I feel like I've made a little headway and a little progress. And I bet you're kind of asking yourselves, like, why am I coming back down here before the end of the video? Oh, wait. Oh, I don't have a shovel on me. I was going to say, would a shovel work easier on this? But I guess what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a trap door because I don't want to put a prismarine block where that little hole gap is. I would like to try to set up a... yeah, there we go. Wait, did I even pick it up? Okay, there we go. I was going to say, I wanted to try to set up like some kind of a trap door of sorts. I wonder if you do got to use a shovel for this. Oh wow, it's like already, it's the one that's like sealed on all four sides. Like usually like trees and stuff like that, like the oak logs and stuff like that, you can see the wood on the inside of it, but this one's all four sides of it's covered, it looks like. But we'll get all the way back up to the top here. Let's see, come on. I probably will wrap it up after the hour mark just because like I am having a blast doing this, but it did occur to me that I forgot I still have to do the exporting of the Realm episode that I finished recording yesterday, and then I got to go through and edit this episode that I'm doing right now and export that one as well. And each of the exports usually take anywhere from an hour to a couple hours depending on how slow my laptop wants to go. So I'll probably end up working on that once I get this recording recording finished. But before we head out and before we finish this recording, I do want to get the trapdoors at least set up. Did I not get enough? I was going to say. I think you need 6 for a trapdoor. Okay, there we go. So I just want to do like... Okay, so I want it level with the other side, I guess is what I'm trying to do. Jump in the water. And then maybe like... There we go. So now you've got like a little window into your crops if you want. And you got a nice little area here. And I think we'll get ready to wrap up the episode here. I feel bad my little animals are getting rained on. If it's a thunderstorm, let me see if I can sleep it off. Okay, sweet. That way, at least my little animals aren't getting rained on. Wait, is it going to stop? Whoa, did I already have that in my inventory? I'm trying to see what the new item is that I got. I got the Angler Pottery Shard. That was not here before. And... Did I get... No, I hit the bucket. Oh, let's go! We got spruce saplings now. Okay. So we'll wrap up the video with that. I'm definitely going to plant one of these just so I remember that for next time. That is amazing. And I think we'll also go through and get rid of some of these branches real quick, just so these chickens and these animals are not like getting smothered in the bushery before we go. So if you've made it to the end of this video, it's already been an hour of hanging out on this one chunk random layer challenge. I really appreciate you guys sticking by with me and hanging out through another episode and getting us through about a week's worth in Minecraft time right now. We are on day 7 right now, so we are almost 1/10 of the way, or right now we're about 7% done, I guess you could say, with the one block challenge. Or not the one block, the one chunk challenge. I'm just going to go through and collect some of these because I like the leaves. But yeah, we are about 7% done with it. We got ourselves a nice little storage area. We got ourselves our tree farm going. We got ourselves our food farm, which, with that being said, I think now it's time we are able to feed our chickens again and get ourselves another chicken by the end of the video. And we got ourselves our little crop farm going. So hopefully by the next time you guys join on this episode, in the next week or so, we'll have our pumpkins and our melons fully grown now that we got those completely bone mealed. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode so far, and if you guys did enjoy this episode, please feel free to like and comment down below what your favorite moment was, and feel free to subscribe so that way you guys get alerts for the upcoming episodes, because next week I am excited to announce that we're going to be launching the dinosaur series, the dynamic duo, I'm having a tongue twister here, Jesus, the dynamic duo videos with me and my friend, he guides me through the world of dinosaurs in Minecraft. So, this right now is MELIOR signing off. Thank you so much, guys, and have an amazing week. Love you all.